across to some more breaking updates that we're getting, viewers. We are getting an update from the Udhampur blast that we were tracking for you. Now, a terror angle has been confirmed as per the JKP sources, and the state investigating agency J&K Terror Investigation Unit, we are being told, will arrive shortly. Gursimran, my colleague, is there on the ground getting us these updates. Gursimran, over to you. Tell us more about this kind of a terror angle that has now been confirmed in this Udhampur blast.
Right now, I'll request Gaurav to keep showing you the visuals of the bus. This is the bus where the explosion has taken place, and the sticky bomb, which is being confirmed by the sources in the Jammu and Kashmir police. What they are saying that this bomb was planted on the almost at the last seat of this bus. They're very near to the back door of the bus, and the impact was so powerful that almost 6 to 7 seats of this bus were directly impacted by this sticky bomb blast that has taken place. The presence of RDX-2 has been confirmed by the intelligence agencies after the forensic test was conducted. This is a preliminary forensic test, and we have to see that how things have actually happened. This is usually the back door of the bus. I'll try to explain. And the sticky bomb was planted somewhere here. This was on the lower side of the bus that it was planted, probably inside the bus, and the impact has gone up to this. That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 16 people on this side and 5 people, around 20 to 21 people would have been impacted directly. This is the direct impact, and if the bus was on the roll, it would have turned turtle and have caused maximum casualties. This could have been the part of the plot. Second important thing that is coming with respect to the first blast that has taken place, what has come so far, that the bus was parked outside very near to the petrol pump, and possibly a plan could be to trigger a massive blast inside the bus and to ensure that this cause a maximum damage. Some of the more officials are arriving here. I'll request Gaurav to keep showing you the visuals that the officials from the Jammu and Kashmir police, even from the military intelligence, they are also arriving here so as to see what has actually happened, what kind of explosive was used and how this all was planned. But because of what it seems as of now is that this is a part of a larger conspiracy that was hatched by the terror groups, executed here on the behest of the terror groups. But who was the one who executed it is something that the agencies are looking for. And one more thing that the agencies are worried about, that if it was just to trigger panic, is it a part of a larger plot? Are there some more bombs that have been planted or yet to be planted so as to trigger more and more panic? An alert has been sounded in the entire Jammu region. The buses that are going and coming to Udhampur are being traced. And now see the state investigation agency is expected to be here in a short while from now. We are getting to know that the SIA chief, who happens to be the SSP rank officer, Shiv Kumar Sharma, he too has been briefed about the situation, because SIA is J&K's terror probing agency, and we are getting to know that SIA has been briefed about the incident and also what has transpired in the investigation that has been conducted so far. Some more officials from the military too have arrived at the spot. They are from the military intelligence and the other investigating wings of the Indian Army, and they are too looking into it, because Indian Army's headquarters of the Northern Command, they are also in Udhampur, and keeping in view the 2 back-to-back blasts that have taken place in Udhampur, it clearly shows that there is a concern for the security forces and also for the Indian Army, and they are leaving nothing at chance. The bomb disposal squad of the Indian Army is here. The dog squad of the Indian Army. They have multiple teams of the dog squads have been deployed, and if Gaurav can show you, you will find the glasses shattered everywhere. The shattered glasses speaks of the volumes about the intensity of the blast. Even this car that was parked at some distance, this car too has been totally been, these glasses have been shattered, and the glasses can also be seen there. So this was almost at a distance of 10 to 15 meters, but at a distance of 10 to 15 meters, a completely shattered glasses speaks about the intensity of the explosion and what has transpired. Now the teams of the military intelligence and other wings, they have gone inside the bus. See, that is the place they are trying to explain what has happened. That's what I was telling, that the explosion has taken from downside, possibly or very next to the back door of this bus. The sticky bomb was planted and the explosion has taken place towards upside, because we can see that how that portion that is very near to the back door of the bus has been impacted. That is the major impact. The major brunt is on that side, and the common thing that has been seen in both the blasts, that first that has taken place in the domain that is very near to the petrol pump, and second explosion that has taken place here. The bomb was planted on the left side of the bus. The bomb was planted very near to the rear door of the bus, and similar kind of modus operandi was used. The bus was parked. The bus was about to leave. It was to be leave in a short while from the time when the explosion has taken place. So sorry. So now the team of the Indian Army is explaining how the things could have possibly been happened at that very moment when this blast has taken place. So terror angle being confirmed by the sources of the Indian Army. First, second is the sticky bomb, that the sticky bomb is used. Sticky bomb is a magnetic ID that can be that has the power to get with any of the metals, and that is something of really very concerning for the security forces, because I still remember that it was on the 14th of February, on the first anniversary of the Pulwama terror attack in 2020, that almost 14 sticky bombs were recovered by the Jammu and Kashmir police via drone that were dropped in the Samba district. And during the press conference, it was for the first time that the DGP Dilbag Singh said that we have got the magnetic IDs. That was for the first time that the magnetic IDs or the sticky bombs were found in the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. And since then, we have seen that they have been used, the sticky bomb have been used regularly by the terror groups so as to carry out the terror attack, as well as to instill fear among the locals. The entire area has been cordoned in, and now the security forces are looking into every possible angle. We won't be hampering the investigation. We'll stick here. I'll request Gaurav to keep showing you the visuals that we are expecting in a short while from now. The State Investigation Agency will be arriving here, and apart from State Investigation Agency, also we are expecting that the teams of NIA will be visiting here sooner or later, as this case seems to be one of a different case where a series of sticky bomb blasts have taken place in the Udhampur district, which is usually a calm and composed place. On 9th of March, a day ahead of Punjab Assembly election results, a similar kind of blast has taken place, though it was an ID blast that was carried out by a Lashkar-e-Toiba terrorist from the Ramban district on the directions of his handler in Pakistan. He was arrested at a later stage, almost 2 months after the blast took place, in which one person lost his life, and that was in the busy marketplace where the ID blast took place. That ID was dropped using a drone and then handed over to the terrorist. It was on the March 9 when the explosion took place, and now the twin sticky bomb blast that have taken place in the Udhampur district have concerned the security forces, and forces are now looking into every
stay on with us. We are picking up several voices on the same because, as you're pointing out, it's a very alarming situation there where under 8 hours, 2 sticky bombs, in fact, 2 explosions that had taken place. Stay on with us, Gursimran, as I also welcome SP Sinha on the broadcast, who's joining me on the phone line here. Mr. Sinha, if you could also speak to me about these sticky bombs that were recovered earlier, and now we see under 8 hours in Udhampur, 2 explosions that have taken place. It's a cause of concern, isn't it?
Firstly, may I request you, I'm not Mr. Sinha, I'm General Sinha. Hello? Hello?
I beg your pardon, General SP Sinha, if you could... Yes, sir, I can hear you. General SP Sinha, if you could hear me and you could speak to us about the twin blasts that have taken place in under 8 hours in Udhampur.
Yes. All these blasts, I see it as a reaction on the part of Pakistan, because the Modi government has put a ban on PFI. So that is their worry. The first worry is Article 370. Now this PFI is worrying Pakistan. And Pakistan is saying that the terror which Pakistan wants to create in India, that organization structure, the terror structure, that is losing ground. And that is the worry of Pakistan. And it's my appreciation that in days to come, the frequency of these terror attempts will increase. So the security forces and army have to be on the alert, especially in Jammu and Kashmir. Thirdly, I personally feel that there are about roughly less than 200 terrorists who are Pakistan-sponsored and who are hiding in Jammu and Kashmir. Intelligence agencies have to locate these 200 people and just kill them, shoot at sight, because they don't deserve any mercy. They are snakes. They need to be eliminated. There's no question of arresting them. The terrorists need to be spotted and killed. So these 200, all terrorists need to be sent to the 72 who are in wherever in the sky, wherever they are supposed to go. Another thing I would like to say, that now time has come to get into a very, very offensive mode. And this defensive mode strategy is not going to work. Let's use drone technology, and if Israel can target Iranian nuclear scientist, and sitting in Israel, it can coordinate the death of that scientist, I think it is possible, in the realm of possibility, that we can also target Hafiz Saeed, Jaish-e-Mohammed chief, and all those people. We need to target them. If we just kill one terror outfit chief, you see what will happen. They'll be on the defensive. They'll start running away. They will not know where to hide. Let's hunt them down. Hunt them down. That is the only treatment that they deserve, the only medicine they deserve. Hello?
Well, absolutely, sir. Please stay on with us as I also welcome Kavinder Gupta, the former Jammu and Kashmir Deputy Chief Minister, on the broadcast. Sir, thank you for joining us this morning. And if you could speak to us a little bit more about the kind of seizures that are being made by the authorities in Jammu and Kashmir when it comes to the sticky bombs, and also the cause of concern when it comes to the security that is also raising with these twin blasts that have taken place in under 8 hours in Udhampur.
देखिए, सबसे पहले तो सुरक्षा बलों का या एजेंसीज का धन्यवाद करना चाहिए, जिनके कारण से ये हादसा कुल मिलाकर के टल गया है। तो जो इसमें कोई राय नहीं कि ये जो मिलिटेंट ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस हैं लगातार पाकिस्तान के इशारे पर इस प्रकार का काम करती हैं। कल जो पीएफआई को जो केंद्र सरकार ने बैन किया है, वही उनके ही लोग जैश-ए-मोहम्मद, लश्कर-ए-तोयबा या बाकी जो यहाँ पर हिजबुल मुजाहिदीन वगैरह यहाँ पर जो काम कर रहे हैं, तो पहले से ही इस प्रकार की घटनाओं को, उधमपुर नॉर्दर्न कमांड का हेडक्वार्टर होने के कारण से रूटीन में बसेस में यहाँ हमारे आर्मी के जवान जाते हैं, इनका यही निशाना होगा। लेकिन एक सतर्क रहने की जरूरत है। अब पहले ही ये कहा गया था कल केंद्र सरकार द्वारा कि पीएफआई बैन करने के बाद इस प्रकार के लोग इस प्रकार की घटनाओं को अंजाम देने की कोशिश करेंगे। तो मुझे लगता है कि अभी जो जीरो टॉलरेंस को लेकर के केंद्र सरकार काम कर रही है, तो आज उस सारे में काफी जो इन पर चेक लगाया गया है और चेक लगाने की जरूरत है। जो छोटे से अब ये खुल करके वो काम नहीं करते, लेकिन इस प्रकार की घटनाओं को अंजाम देने का ये प्रयास करते रहेंगे। लेकिन और ज्यादा सतर्क होने की जरूरत है मेरे ख्याल में। जो हमारे जवान हैं, हमारी एजेंसीज हैं, हमारे सुरक्षा बल है, लेकिन कुल मिलाकर के मैं यही कहूंगा।
Well, all right, Kavinder Gupta, the former J&K Deputy Chief Minister, thank you for joining us on the broadcast and sharing with us that perspective when it comes to the security forces and the kind of strategy that is being made for tackling these anti-India activities that are being carried out in Jammu and Kashmir. Viewers, let me once again go across to my colleague Gursimran, who's on the ground. He's at the spot. Gursimran, if you can hear me, you were talking to us about these sticky bombs that had been recovered earlier as well, 1 year post Pulwama, if I'm not wrong. Speak to us a little bit about these explosives as well that had been recovered and how the authorities are looking into the investigation when it comes to the explosives and the kind of groups that had been involved in carrying out these kind of blasts.
See, first I'll explain the investigation that is going on, that the additional SP Udhampur Anwar Khan is at the spot along with the officials from the Indian Army, that is from the military intelligence unit. They are here and they have gone through the sequence of events, what could have possibly been happened at that very moment when the explosion has taken place, and what has come so far that the bomb was planted very next to the back door of this bus, and that has triggered this kind of a massive blast. Twin blasts have taken place. Now, important to mention that the blast was so powerful that the front glass panel of this bus that was totally shattered by this blast, and Jammu and Kashmir police is now looking into the dump call data. That data is usually provided 5 to 6 hours prior to the request, and we are getting to know that the call data from the of the place where the first explosion has taken place yesterday evening at around 10:22 has been received by the Jammu and Kashmir police, and a DYSP rank of officer is now into the investigation, and we are expecting a breakthrough shortly. Yes.
Right. Well, absolutely, Gursimran there getting us the ground updates on this very important story, viewers, of these twin blasts that have taken place.